Hello, everybody. I hope you are all doing well. I am still kind of in oh my gosh mode because wow, what a day. Um so hold on a second here. I am gonna wait a minute for everybody to kind of join in. I just saw somebody say that this is my third stream today, and I'm like, no, it's not. And I realized, yes, it is. It's been a day. Oh, it's been a day. I was gonna do something. Oh, I know. Hold on. I'm going to, because we also had a document drop today, and or whatever. Hold on. Like, okay, sorry. I'm setting up a. I think it'll work. Setting up a QR code to add the screen. This is for Mike Maricini's GoFundMe. Considering Laura filed something today in the you know what I'm talking about, appellate court. And so we got to get Mike that appeals court money. Couple of things. Ari's in the background over here. Totally splooted, as you can see. It's a million fucking degrees right now, and the air conditioning unit is like 2 feet away from me, so you may hear it, you may not. My camera's crooked. My light may fall off in the middle of the stream. It's hanging on by a thread. Like, literally nothing is ready. My camera is crooked, and I have it on a very professional tripod. So, we painted our bedroom this weekend. I don't know if you guys can see, but the blue splotch that used to be up here is no longer there. And my desk is a mess, and it was not prepared. So nope, there she is. I am literally like crooked and not prepared. And we decided that the curtain is not going back up. This is fine now that our bedroom is properly painted. And my husband is building a bed frame for us that should be installed tomorrow, I think. So that'll be exciting. We couldn't find anything we liked, so we decided to just build one. He did. Gotta love him. Okay. So, Bruce, do you want to join? And send. Bruce might keep my thoughts a little more organized. Go here. I don't like the desktop version of Discord. It drives, I don't know. It's not the same as, like, I don't know how to find somebody there. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta find you. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. Hello, everybody, first of all. Hello, Evan. Hello. The fake Laura Owens. Girl, they are so screwed. Oh, hello to everybody. Sorry. I know, shower curtain, it will be missed. It will be in my bathroom now. Okay, so hold on here. I gotta find Bruce in my chat. Where you at, dude? Yeah, this is me being prepared, guys. Fun. Nope. Hold on. I do have it. You guys talk amongst yourselves while I get my shit together. Swear to God. This is awful. What a freaking day. Copy. Paste. Where you at? Oh my gosh, what happened? There we go. That was way too difficult. Oh my gosh. Do you think Laura knows about fake Laura Owens? I certainly hope so, because fake Laura Owens is a treasure. Yeah, Ari is always snoozing, like always snoozing. I've never had a dog that sleeps more than me. She is perpetually tired, and bless her little heart, she had like 3 or 4 litters before we, she was rescued, and I would imagine that makes a girl tired. Her last litter was 12, and they were horse puppies. They were huge. They all got adopted out, and we took Mama. So she was done having babies for sure. She was in an abandoned house with a bunch of other dogs. It was just an awful situation. So, yeah, she is definitely. Let's see if I can get her. She is definitely a sleeper, and it's hot. Like, I don't blame her. It's hot. She's funny. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a very good girl. She's very low-key. She's been like this. We've had her since 2021 now? It's 2021? Maybe in 2020. All the years run by, right? So she's like 10 now. And she's been like this since the day we got her. Just like a very laid-back dog. Wonderful with my grandbaby. Couldn't ask for a better dog. Okay. So, Bruce, I sent you that link on Discord if you want to join. Yeah, there's a dog. So she's got nip nops for days. Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, am I here?
How are you?
I'm doing all right. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Yep.
I just pooped on in here. I didn't even check my settings or anything.
Well, it seems to work. I turned mine up a little because I have this air conditioning unit in my face, and it's loud for me, but apparently you can't hear it on your end.
Yeah.
But that's what people tell me, at least. I can. It's just like a loud fan in my face. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see chat and everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good. Yeah,
so Tiff, what is going on?
Oh my God. The day before what we hope to be an amazing. Okay, that's enough of that. Sorry, I said the shower curtain came down, so this is what it is now. My camera's all crooked. It's just I'm a little bit messed today.
Big Tiff dog after dark.
Yeah, right. So yeah, the day before the meeting of creditors, the Owens have filed a bunch of amendments to their initial filing, their skeleton filing that they claimed. And they are quite amazing. I don't want to undersell it, right, or oversell it. But and I have the black chair, yes. What I'm really irritated by is I thought I had them all open and I don't. So as we remember in the last hearing, the judge advised Jan that she should file her documents, and she hasn't amended yet. She should file her amended documents. She should submit everything to Ms. Giamo that she, get your poop in a group. So So the deadline to do that was July 10th, which was last Friday. We did not see anything drop last Friday. We did see these documents drop today, the day before the hearing.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't recommend it.
Now, if they had given their documents that they were required to on Friday to Miss Giaimo, that's where they were supposed to go, right?
Yeah, so they were supposed to. There were a lot of documents that we won't see on the docket that they needed to submit to her by email. And
that's
we
kind of what that's kind of what I'm getting at. They could have sent her a whole bunch of information on before the deadline, and we just don't know.
Right. Sorry, guys. I got the extra glasses on now. Hope you're happy. Yeah, and they probably did submit some of those documents. Now all of a sudden she's active. I just talked about how lazy she is, and now all of a sudden she's all over the place. It's fun. Okay. So no, the camera isn't crooked, the bed is. Oh. Yeah. We're on a ship. No, yeah, I need to fix it, but I just didn't fix it in my third stream. It's not getting fixed today, apparently. But anyway, so in the original hearing, I think it was June 18th, as well as the July 1st hearing, the judge called out some things that there were, that they took issues with. And Ms. Giaimo also called out things in the objection that she filed to the stay continuance that were problematic, right? Things like not disclosing Sarah and Christian as co-owners of the property and whatnot. So I will say, to their credit, these documents do disclose some information that was not previously disclosed, right? I don't think it does the job of full disclosure, but
we're making progress.
Baby steps, right? I'm going to try and turn the light up a little bit. Sorry. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Okay, so I've worn out all my thoughts today. No, so these documents drop, and immediately we're just all going nuts over it because they do have some information we wanted to know. They're still missing information. There's still incorrect or inaccurate information. There are things that don't make sense. So it's a typical Owens family court document, right? So yeah, we have, I guess I can share. Hold on, let me get my stuff together. So what I just was gonna do is go over, I think I'll do it this way. I'm going to go over the statement of financial affairs first, and then we can, if we have time, we can get into the schedules theme. Because this, in my opinion, the statement of financial affairs kind of has the most information that is revealing. I don't know the best way to say it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so let me share that. And then let's embiggen. Okay. So, I mean, some of this is like, okay, read out the fucking date. Why can't we just answer this question? Why? Just put a teeny amount of effort in. Anyway.
I don't know. We're half a page in, and I don't even see anything filled out yet, Tiff. What's going on here?
Right. Not even a check mark. Like, okay, I just put my 2 pairs on. Okay. So, yeah, wait, these are, I'm not even going to like go over the questions they didn't even bother to answer. This one, number 4, we get into number 4 before we even get a question answered. But it does tell us new information that has not been disclosed on previous filings or documents. And that is business or income from operating a business. And so what we see here is, it kind of, in my mind, goes backwards, like it goes in the wrong order. So at the bottom, we have 2024. So for the whole year of 2024, operating a business, the gross income before deductions and exclusions is $40,785. So we move to 2025. Oh, I see. I'm not good at highlighting. Yeah.
Now, Tiff, when they say income here, are they expecting gross income or net income?
Gross. It is gross income. It does say that.
Oh,
here.
there it is. It's in the column header. Okay, I got it. I was looking up at the number 4. Okay.
Took me a minute to figure that out.
Very good.
I hadn't seen it yet on one of their documents. So anyway, the 2025 amount is $81,059. And what people found interesting with that was that supposedly the smear mob campaign people made it very difficult for them to make any money on their businesses post Owens v. Eckerd. I don't really see that happening here, but I don't know what their expenses were in relation to this additional income. So, boots. Their income is totally gross. 100% agree with that. And then in year to date, January 1st of 2026 until the date they filed for bankruptcy, which would be May 22nd, 2026. The gross income was $26,172.
Okay, less than half a year. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just a little under half a year. So they're probably back on par with what their 2024 numbers were. So
right.
They had a spike here.
And we don't have a 2023 or anything like that.
We have 2024 just says $40,785.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't know, again, we don't know what the tax returns say or what their deductions might have been, what expenses they had.
Operating a business. Well, somebody in chat's asking about GoFundMe. The GoFundMe wouldn't go in this section, would it? Because this isn't, GoFundMe is not operating a business.
Right.
Is it?
Well, maybe not. No.
But okay.
So these numbers were not disclosed before.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. This is a off-topic side conversation, but I do need to mention it. So Caro's husband is a bankruptcy lawyer, so we like her. Hubby's still working, but was eavesdropping earlier because they had made a comment about converting to Chapter 7, and that I read the comment as they couldn't convert, but they can convert. It just won't do anything, which I don't disagree with because there's nothing really to do.
What does do anything mean? You mean like discharge debt? Or?
Will it like, will they be able to get their yes, thank you. That's exactly it.
Okay.
I don't think it'll work. They might be able to sell off some stuff if, I don't know. Well, we're going to get to the numbers and then you'll see why my brain wants to explode with this document, which this isn't coming up. So, did you receive any other income during this year or the 2 previous calendar years? Again, we don't have a checkbox marked, but we do have some information. And that information is that I want to go backwards again. In 2024, and I've mentioned this so far 3 times today, but I still think it's important. Jan mentioned more than once that the GoFundMe was started in 2024. She wanted to make that very clear. If you haven't watched Jack's video about that GoFundMe comment and questioning in the hearing, please watch it. It's amazing.
One of the last days of 2024, correct?
Yeah, it was literally like the last day, I think. And so we don't see any GoFundMe money in 2024, which kind of lines up with what we already know. But I think it's interesting that she wanted to distance herself, as Jack says, from the GoFundMe. Like, oh, it was way back when, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you can't file fraudulent bankruptcy. LOL. Can't keep lying to the court and hiding money and assets and misleading the court. Bingo. Exactly. It's a federal crime, man. Exactly.
I mean, just the engineer in me sees like these check boxes that aren't filled out, and I'm just like, oh, we got to go back to we got to do another editorial pass here.
But they probably won't get called out on those little ticky-tacky things, but it's just annoying, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, then we move to 2025, and we see from the GoFundMe that $131,590 was received. That's interesting because it was not disclosed before.
Okay, now what I'm noticing here is we've got 2 columns of data, debtor 1 and debtor 2.
Yes.
And so what we see is the GoFundMe, for example, is $32,000 for debtor 1, but $131,000 for debtor 2.
No,
that's the pension.
Wait, she should have left this line blank. Like she should have filled.
Oh, this is a different source. Okay, so we got JP Morgan Chase pension. Oh, okay. So who's debtor 2? That's Jan? Oh, it's
debtor
Ron.
2 is Ron.
Okay,
Yep.
so Ron is the beneficiary of the GoFundMe. So that's why GoFundMe only appears in the second column of data.
Right.
Okay, I'm catching up. I'm very tired, but
it's lazy filling. Like you should have put the GoFundMe last, and then that would have made more sense. But whatever.
Yeah. It's the name first, and then the value, and then the names and the value don't actually line up. Yeah. Because otherwise, on debtor 1, you'd push everything down, and then things would line up nicely, like Excel spreadsheet,
like it's supposed to.
Okay, fine.
So anyway,
we finally have the GoFundMe money in here, guys. We've made some progress.
Woohoo! And so we've got the GoFundMe. We've got our pension for God, again, it doesn't line up. Jan's pension, Ron's pension. It's funny to me that Social Security numbers between 2024 and 2025 didn't change because, like, there were COLA increases for both of those years.
Yeah, is that normal for it to be the literal exact same number for 2 years in a row from Social Security? I mean, I don't collect Social Security yet, luckily, but
no, it's
that old. But
right,
that seems unusual to me.
Yeah, my mom gets Social Security, and I mean, it changes. It changes after the first of the year. So this is again just lazy paperwork. I can't believe these people actually wanted us to believe they are responsible for filing their own tax returns. But okay.
Yeah, and it's the same Social Security number in the debtor column as well, and the pension column in debtor 2 column as well.
Yeah. And I mean,
it's all copy paste here.
Yeah, it is. I don't know how pension works. I feel like it would have some sort of increase. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm catching up. Chat is like, none of this is normal. Okay, I'm getting there, guys. Bear with me.
Right, it takes a minute. I said I need one of those like cartoon pills where you take it and everything goes in super slow motion, so you have time to like slow down and absorb everything that's happening.
Oh, Matrix time,
Yes, because it's so wild.
Do 360 spin on this paperwork. Like Neo.
It's insane. So anyway, we've got our totals here, right? Now what's interesting about this if you add all these 5 numbers together, which I have,
Mm-hmm.
you come up with $385,000 of money, cash money, into their bank account for 2025.
Well, this is gross. I mean,
yeah, they also don't claim to have any tax liability, personal wise, in the.
This is a good question. So when they get this JP Morgan Chase pension and the Social Security payments, there's no tax they don't have to like do quarterly tax payments off of this or anything.
So they don't claim to.
You're saying the difference between gross and net here is going to be negligible for these type of things because it's not a job, it's not capital gains tax, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's at least what they claim. I don't know. I know Arizona does have some really favorable, benefits for that. So I'm not saying it's impossible. I think it's possible.
There's a reason some of these states people like to retire to, right? Like Florida.
100%. Exactly.
Okay.
So
that's a lot of money for a retired guy, I was going to say.
Yeah. I'm going to look real quick here. I really just don't think they listed any kind of taxes. No. Yeah, it's wild. Okay. So,
very good.
I don't know that it's true that they don't owe taxes on any of this, but at least that's what they're reporting that they don't. How about that?
Yeah. I haven't looked into the details of that yet. So
yeah, I mean,
in general, not for them specifically, but just in general.
Yeah, because even if you take, I don't know, 25% of that, 385,000, that's still quite a bit of money to have not paid 10 months of one mortgage, 6 months of another mortgage, any other bills. It's insane, right? To have that much money coming in, and where did it go?
Right.
Yeah. So 2026 is just year to date again from the date of from the first to the date of filing, and I didn't do the math on this, but what was it, 100,000 plus, and they do claim they only received $938 for the GoFundMe so far this year, which may be true. I haven't done that.
Fair. Right.
Analyzing, but they were claiming that the bulk of it came in 2025, which is fine. It doesn't matter. You're still in trouble.
So we got 131. Now, Tiff, I remember in one of these phone calls, she said something like, well, if we hadn't spent the GoFundMe money, we wouldn't have filed bankruptcy. But isn't their debt somewhere around $500,000?
Yeah.
So if they had gotten
their unsecured debt,
let's say they had gotten a double GoFundMe so that they got 131,000 twice. It wouldn't have paid all that debt, so they probably still would have ended up in bankruptcy, right?
Yeah, because we still don't know where that money went.
Because that was a statement in the phone call I didn't understand. I'm like, you could have gotten 2x or 3x this GoFundMe. I think you'd still be here in bankruptcy, maybe.
Yeah, and Patrick brought up a good point, because the way she said some of the GoFundMe went to pay, she said, like pausing, and then she said mortgage. So Patrick brought up a good point. I'm assuming he doesn't care that I share this, but it's a very good point, is that it'd be interesting to find out whether or not that mortgage was actually the Airbnb, rent-to-own payment that they were using some of the GoFundMe for, because that didn't go behind. They paid that all the way through July of 2025.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So that's a problem for them, in my opinion. So yeah, so we have, like I said, some new information here, at least as far as the GoFundMe goes. And again, some brain itching information, like identical numbers year over year. And then this is just some general questions. Now here's bombshell number 2. 3, what are we on now? They have, so during the 90 days before you filed for bankruptcy, did you pay any creditor a total of $600 or more? This is important because they did list Sarah and Christian as creditors. Okay.
They
Which
did or didn't?
they did this time. And this new amended filing, they did.
But not in the original.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that's interesting. So now all of a sudden, they're creditors that are owed a total of $25,000, it appears. This number changes twice. It's weird, but anyway.
Yeah, 2560. Okay.
Yeah, 2560. They have paid so far $20,060. And then $5,000 is still owed. Well, again, we get these where fillable forms aren't your friend sometimes. We can see part of a description, a credit card charge. We get more of a description later on in the document, so we'll touch on that. But we didn't claim to pay any other creditors more than $600 in the 90 days preceding our filing.
Oh no.
Which is interesting, right? I mean, you had $20,000 to pay one creditor back, but not the others. It's almost like you're trying to retrofit a story about giving somebody $20,000. Okay. Now here we come to this section. Within the 1 year before you filed for bankruptcy, did you make a payment on a debt you owed anyone who was an insider? And if we remember from the previous bankruptcy streams we've done, insiders include your relatives, general partners, relatives of any general partners, and partnerships of which you are a general partner. Corporations, blah, blah, blah. It's like there's this whole, basically friends, family, business partners, right?
Would this include LLC managers?
You would think.
It at least includes relatives. So
it does.
Okay.
Relatives, yes. Okay. So here we're told that we paid Sarah $21,056. I guess I can see where the math. So they must have given that 1,000. I don't know. I'm not going to try and make it make sense. So who knows how much they actually gave her?
Was it
1,000 of it was maybe prior to the 90 days, which the last question asked. So that okay, I can get over that being different now. But we see here one payment was on 5/22/2025. Now, remind me, Bruce, what day was Laura indicted on her first 7 felonies?
You want me to memorize dates now?
May of 2025? What am I? Like the end of May of 2025? I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting side note. And then 3/2/2026, also a critical date, the date before Mr. Luter signed on to our current case. And then again on May 1st, 2026, we see these payments. Over here, we get a little breakdown of those. So the reason for this payment, relationship daughter, I don't think they had to say that, but anyway.
Mm-hmm. Early May.
Repayment of credit card charges the insider, Sarah, incurred on the debtor's behalf, and reimbursement of mortgage/HELOC payments she made as a cosigner. Includes $15,000 cashier's check on 3/2/2026 and a $5,000 wire on May 1st, 2026. Now, they haven't made mortgage payments. There have been no mortgage payments credited to those accounts since 2025. I find the timing of these this total $20,000 in payments happening this year, while you're also scrambling to find an attorney for your bankruptcy case and blah, blah, blah. I find the timing of those payments interesting. Like all of a sudden you had to pay somebody back $20,000 for stuff they paid last year.
Yeah,
So,
look at the language on this. So it's credit card charges.
Yeah.
and reimbursement of mortgage. It doesn't mean the credit card was to reimburse the mortgage. It's an and, so it's A and B. So these are two different things linguistically. Okay.
It's two different things, and yeah, so it could be credit card charges that were incurred recently, but that's interesting because what could they have paid on a credit card that Ron and Jan can't pay on a credit card? I don't know. I'm just saying. It's a puzzle. So what I don't think they understand is that this opens Sarah up to scrutiny. Right?
Oh, really?
She may need to prove what she made those. What did she charge? What? Why did we have to give Sarah $21,000 in the last year? Why?
Yeah.
Right? Why was it urgent? We weren't paying our utilities. We weren't paying our mortgage. We didn't pay our homeowners insurance. We didn't pay our property taxes. We didn't pay for basic things that we need.
We just have two mysterious line items here: credit card charges and reimbursement of mortgage / HELOC payments. We don't know the magnitude of either of those.
No, and this is not going to,
or where they went.
Opinion, this is not going to fly.
And you're saying you don't think there's any record we've seen of a mortgage or HELOC payment being made in any case by anyone.
Right. And so I am going off of older documents, but I do believe that the older documents are confirmed to, they're validated, I should say. I think that in Ms. Giamo's filing or her objection, and also in one of the hearings, they said no payments have been made since the last case, right? So the claim by both lenders in the last case stated on the first mortgage that the last payment applied was February of 2025 for the first mortgage, and July of 2025, no, maybe May or June, of 2025 for the HELOC. So based on additional information, not specifically in writing yet, but additional information said in a motion as well as in a hearing, no additional payments had been sent to the mortgage lenders. So this, again, we'll see. They will likely have to provide proof of this, especially because it's an insider payment. The court there's a reason you have to disclose this. There's a reason. And it is subject to clawback.
Okay.
Regardless of what it was spent on, it's subject to clawback.
Oh boy. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So then this is, again, will make my brain itch, but within 1 year before you filed bankruptcy, did you make any payments or transfer property on account of a debt that benefited an insider? Yes. And then we go, basically it's just repeating the same information, although we somehow left out.
Wait,
522.
Tiff, what were the dates on item 7?
Yeah. So here, let me.
522, 32, and 51. And then we have 32 and 51. And then what was the question on 7? Within?
Did you make any payments or transfer any property on account of a debt that benefited an insider? Okay, so that's a good point, Bruce.
I'm trying to figure out why they put the same numbers in both of these categories.
So, if you were to take this information, you could infer that it still doesn't make sense. This would mean that and an account of, I was thinking for a second that this meant that it all went to the mortgage, supposedly, because there are co-borrowers on that debt. But I don't know. It should be the same number then.
They're clearly copying the 2156 and the 5,000, and then the comments, they're just saying it's the same comments. It's not double. the
Right.
problem is the second group has the 3-2 date and the 5-1 date, and that's fine because that matches the 3-2 date and the 5-1 date in the comments in the top. But there's
Mhm.
this extra date of 5/22/25. What's that about?
Right. And because here's so is that the day $1,000 was given to them? And if that's the case, then and it's not listed down here, then this number should be different. It should not include the 1,000. Man, these people are bad at paperworking.
Yeah, it's a little confusing to me because I don't understand what's going on in 2025. Can I just see the text of the number 7 again?
Yeah. Here, let
That
me.
was
This.
like
Sorry.
the question, the big question at the top.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
You see
both
it?
7 and 8 say within 1 year. Can I see
Mhm.
7 and 8 at the same time? I'm sorry.
No, sorry. Here, there we go.
Within 1 year before you filed bankruptcy. So I'm just trying to see if the start and end points of these two questions are the same or not, and they seem to be, right?
Did you make a payment on a debt you owed to anyone who was an insider? Yeah, no, actually, no. They are different questions.
They're different questions, but the start and end point of the dates is the same, is my point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Within 1 year. Yeah.
You're correct. They're different questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is why I like having you on, because I like rush through this stuff and I'm like, oh my God. But you like slow down and go, wait, let's break it down.
I have to stare at it and chew on it for a while, and then people are like, reading comprehension. But anyway, I digress.
I can't. I just don't have the capacity. So yeah, this is definitely the same answer to two different questions. And I'm going to make a note of that because I did promise a list.
Because item 7 implies there are 3 payments, but they only describe 2 of the payments in the comments. And then item 8 has those consistent, like item 8 looks good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Item 7, I don't understand, is 5/22. And I don't know why they're doing it twice. Maybe they're supposed to do it twice. I don't know, but that
maybe and you know, at this point I did criticize them pretty harshly for, I mean, not disclosing things. So I guess over disclosing is better than not.
Maybe.
I think they answered the question wrong, but because it can't be the same answer to the two different questions it's asking. It can't be the same answer. It can't. So, in my opinion, not a lawyer.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. Then we get down to these. This is just disclosing the 2 civil cases that were filed by Chase on one of Ron's credit cards. I guess they technically are concluded because they were withdrawn. That's fine, whatever. And then, we got another bombshell here. So, sorry, I'm going to go back 1 second before we move on. Carol says, trustee may ask whether the transfer was made with assets that should have been available to pay creditors or whether it should be recovered for the bankruptcy estate. Mm-hmm. This depends on factors such as when the gift was made, what chapter they filed, and whether the transfer occurred before or after the bankruptcy filing. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Whew, for Sarah's card. Okay. Yeah. Sure. It's wild. So then we've got here the Airbnb is being disclosed. Mm-hmm. So they do explain that. I'm going to try to go to the raw version of this so I can.
Okay, forfeited to sellers. So they're saying they forfeited the Airbnb.
Yeah.
Airbnb was worth $800K roughly.
What page are we on? Page 5. I'm going to read that.
Property was foreclosed. Okay.
So it says, just the legal description, and then it says Liz Max Investments, LLC's buyer interest under a seller financed agreement for sale, in parentheses, land contract, forfeited to seller for default, and then the ARS, which, okay, whatever. So this is disclosing thank you for learning how it works, disclosing a property that was forfeited.
Okay.
I personally feel like this may be a problem for them because it wasn't disclosed in their Chapter 13. And as we can see here, the date that it was forfeited was 12/23/25, when their Chapter 13 case was still pending.
The Chapter 13 was ongoing.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay.
It hadn't been disclosed. And, I'm just saying, I don't know. If I were an investigator, it would be something I'd take note of.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is just about offsets, which is a little funny in one of the questions she answers in a different spot, but I'm just going to keep going here because nothing new. And then we've got this other, what are we on, number 5, 6, whatever. Within 2 years before you filed for bankruptcy, did you give any gifts with a total value of more than $600 per person? In their Chapter 13 filing, I know for a fact they said no to this question.
Right.
But I mean, I think they've learned that you can't say no to that question.
Tiff, Chapter 13 was so long ago. I mean, we're halfway.
Somebody else set it up for us. Yeah.
It never really went anywhere. Can't expect the paperwork to be right. I mean, come on.
Right. So, we show here that we're paying Laura Owens ongoing monthly support of $1,634 a month.
Whoa.
For living expenses, including a vehicle lease and insurance.
This is just the kind of allowance every 35-year-old child needs to learn fiscal responsibility, right?
100%. It's funny because it meets it like there are some parameters that you need to meet if you want to be declared indigent in a criminal case, for example.
Okay.
As to how much money you can receive. And this just is under that amount now, right? Conveniently. It is different than what Laura claimed in her bankruptcy case in a declaration.
It is?
Yep. She claimed she received $4,500 a month for being her dad's caregiver.
That's a big difference.
It is a big difference.
Oh boy.
Oh, thank you, Jen.
Do you know the breakdown? Was there a breakdown in that Chapter 7?
No, she was told to provide a breakdown, but she did not provide a breakdown.
We didn't see it in the filing. Okay.
We didn't see it. I shouldn't say that. We didn't see it.
There may be a breakdown. We just don't have it. Okay.
Exactly. So, then we've got so I don't understand the dates here, because are you telling me you did a fiscal year and not a calendar year? I guess you could be saying that, but dates I would imagine you should be more specific on.
Yeah, is this an annual amount?
Right. I do notice that it's already been paid for this year. I mean, I guess, like I said, if you're working on a fiscal year, maybe I can see how that would be the case. But
what's 1966? What is it? 19?
That's the total of 12 months worth. Here's what's interesting: vehicle lease and insurance.
It's exactly 12.
This is interesting because the vehicle lease and insurance went up after the new car was purchased. So, it's weird that the monthly support stayed the same when the payments went up.
Yeah, it's probably another cut and paste, right? Just like the stuff we saw at the beginning.
Yep, that's my thought. In my opinion, allegedly. So we didn't give anything to charity, though. Fuck those assholes.
I'm just amazed, Tiff. I gotta say, I'm just amazed that the number they put and you multiply it by 12 for the year, and it's actually times 12. I was expecting some, 11.42 or, like just some weird,
Exactly.
I don't
Right.
know.
No, yeah. It's yeah. It's interesting. It's yeah. So well, this is interesting. Within 1 year before you file for bankruptcy or since you I'm taking note of this, part 6. Before you filed for bankruptcy or since you filed for bankruptcy, did you lose anything because of theft, fire, other disaster, or gambling? The answer to this question is marked no.
Okay.
However, in one of the hearings, and they all run together right now in my head, so bear with me.
Yeah.
In one of the hearings, Jan claimed that the reason they couldn't make their Chapter 13 payments was because of storm damage on their property.
Yeah.
It seems like that would have been a disaster. Weird, you didn't say that.
I wonder if they're playing one of those games like, well, the insurance company didn't classify it as a disaster, therefore I'm not going to call it. I don't know, right? Is it one of those deals?
I think it'll get interesting because we find out later they're not paying their homeowners insurance.
What?
So yeah, there's force-placed insurance on their house right now, so they're clearly not paying their homeowners insurance. That's the only reason you would have force-placed insurance.
Wait, what is it called?
Force-placed, meaning like, so you know how like if you a lot of times break things down to cars because people get cars. If you have a car loan and you're supposed to keep insurance on the car and your insurance lapses, the insurance company will place insurance on the car to protect their interest in your debt.
Okay.
It's the same thing for houses. If you have a mortgage and you're supposed to have homeowners insurance and you let that policy lapse, the insurance of the lender will obtain a policy with them as the beneficiary that only covers their interest. Like it's not a regular homeowner's policy.
Yeah. So the forced place insurance only benefits the lender.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. Yeah, and it is way more expensive than regular insurance. It's crazy.
We're learning, guys. We're learning.
Yeah. Yeah, my words run together. Forced placed insurance. Thank you.
Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, because normally, right, you would make a mortgage payment. You might have an escrow account, and then some of your payment goes into the escrow account and can pay your home insurance or your property taxes or flood insurance or whatever.
Yeah, that escrow account's running in the negative right now, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
All right.
Okay, so the yeah. So that's interesting to me. Include the amount insurance is paid, list pending insurance claims. Like this is wild to me. Like you literally said you had a damage, but okay. And then we disclose here that we paid the Chapter 13 attorney $2,100. In my head, it was more than that, but anyway.
Which case was this for?
The Chapter 13. That was Mark Ashley was their prior attorney.
Oh, okay. So this was for this payment wasn't made prior to the Chapter 13 case. It was made for the Chapter 13. Okay.
Got it was for so they're disclosing it. It's fine. It's a good disclosure. I'll give them points for this. Then we have James Webster got $100 in May of 2026, not March. Weird. Of $100 for a consultation fee.
That's
so
nice.
One attorney got a $100 consultation fee prior to filing this Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which is interesting because they said they were working with an attorney since March of 2026. So, we have that. And this is just basically them asking if they paid a credit, what do you call it, a cleanup company, like a credit abatement company. And then we're still saying here that we didn't transfer any property in the last 2 years. So we're still answering that no under oath. That's cool. Keep going because there's not much here. Oh, have you stored property in a storage unit or place other than your home within 1 year before you filed for bankruptcy? So we answered no, but then we filled out a yes, which is our statewide moving.
Wait, they checked no, but they put something in here. Oh
Yeah.
no!
Like this whole document, all of it, it's like this everywhere. It's insane. So
only the storage facility has
access to it. Okay.
Oh dear. San Francisco moved from 2021.
Yeah, so describe the contents. Here we go. 2021 San Francisco move. Used books, mattresses, household furniture, 26,000 owed, also on Schedule EF. Noticed for a storage lien sale before Chapter 13 filing in August 25. Unsure if it was auctioned, but believe it was.
They don't even know if it was auctioned off?
No. And
Jeremy Hales could have bought this and sold it already. Like, we don't know.
And why were you paying $750 a month for old mattresses, books, and old furniture that you clearly didn't care about?
Yeah, $26,000. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's and the last thing on the claim it said it was $750, $780, $7 something a month, $750 I want to say. What we don't see here is any disclosure of stored property in New Mexico.
What city? This is Brisbane. Where is that?
It's California.
Oh, we're in California now? Oh, boy.
Yeah, because they just left San Francisco and said, deuces, we don't care about our stuff. I think what happened, honestly, with this company is that this company is kind of connected with a brokerage, a real estate brokerage that also does, they do this thing where like they stage your home for a fee, and they also do like some minor upgrades in it to make it like sellable. So like we'll notice if we see older pictures, and a few years before they sold, we see some pictures of that house on the inside. We can tell from the listing pictures that the kitchen was painted. Like there was some freshening up that happened, right? And they likely paid for that, a fee for that, extra in addition to commission. But that company, when they did that staging, likely put everything into storage and then expected them when the house sold to move it with them to Arizona, which didn't happen clearly. So yeah.
Very good.
And
hey, Tiff, I gotta go let my dog out, but I will return.
Okay.
It's about that.
Well, I'll answer questions while yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Let me see if I can go back because I forget I can start questions, come back in later, and I always forget that. That's a good question. Kara said, why didn't they just empty the storage unit in San Francisco and get rid of the extra cost? $750 a month. Like, excuse me, what? And it says used books, mattresses, household furniture. Okay. I mean, you can donate it. It's insane. Like, none of this makes sense to me. They paid Sarah May 22nd, 2025, March 2nd, 2026, and May 1st, 2026. Yeah, it's oh, thank you. Okay, Dubs. Yeah. She's a little princess. Yeah, this is the thing. I want to see Ron stuff and memorabilia on Storage Wars reboot. No memorabilia is mentioned here in this little list, and that I still refuse to believe that they have no memorabilia. Once Tiff mentioned the mortgages on the same house in San Francisco before they ever retired. Yeah, it was insane. It was for 3 million. I have my spreadsheet, but yeah, we're gonna get to the creditors list because, oof. Yeah, I don't disagree. So Teresa said that's cheap, 10 by 30, 1100 in an OC SoCal. I totally agree. I just don't see the point when you could have built a pole barn on your property in Arizona and shoved it all in there for a lot cheaper. Ugh. His black Amex is his memorabilia. You're right. It is now. It's useless. I think they do have a good amount of memorabilia in that storage unit. I agree. Okay, so again, we didn't mention anything about this is like dumb questions. I don't understand why these questions. I guess I do. They're environmental questions. They don't matter. They matter. They don't matter in this situation. So we're going to move on to details about your businesses. And so Quartet Farms is listed on here, that it's been in existence since 2014 to present. Nobody told me. We've got Liz Max Investments, which 5/9/23 to present. I thought it was earlier than that, but it could be wrong. And this is interesting. Within the 2 years before you filed for bankruptcy, did you give a financial statement to anyone about your business? Include all financial institutions, creditors, or other parties. No. Weird. Feel like you should have.
Who would they have given that to?
I don't know, like the bankruptcy trustee in the last case. Anybody who was approving them for credit. I don't know.
Okay.
I find it odd. I just do. And then we've got digital signatures that aren't validated, but whatever. And attachment. So this is going over, because we didn't disclose this in other places, Good Luck Shop. And again, what's interesting to me here is that it states no inventory. That I can believe because I think it's print on demand. I really do.
Sure.
Her apparel stuff. Like,
oh yeah, it's listed as drop shipping. So there you go.
Yeah, exactly. No sales, 0 income. Currently active though. Okay.
Now, none of you guys in chat bought a shirt from the Good Luck Shop. What are you guys doing out there?
Man, right? We missed our opportunity.
What's happening around here?
Yeah. I find this part hard to believe.
Which one?
No sales, 0 income. I find it hard.
I don't know. Is there any advertising for this or like what?
There's tons of it. The website's active. There's tons of advertising on Facebook. I wouldn't put it past them. Like, they're not marketing it at horse shows. I don't know. I just find it hard to believe. That's just how I feel.
Now, Tiff, they put this here because there wasn't room on the previous form.
I guess. Yeah, that must be the case. They didn't disclose it at all when they initially filed. So,
right.
I think they realized that they needed to disclose, right? Okay, so now let's go to the amendment of the schedules, which is Schedule A. Well, it's actually a bunch of schedules, but we start out with A. Oh, obviously I left off somewhere else. So we're going to start off with Schedule A and B property. We see a correction right out the gate. Good job. Good job, Jan. Good job.
Wait, what's a correction?
So in the Chapter 11 filing, she did not list Sarah and Christian as co-owners of the Scottsdale property. And today, or here, I should say, she's sort of done it. It might take back a few laps.
Where is that?
In that, she's halving her value. So she says the total value of the property, oh my gosh, I'm so bad at highlighting, is $1,576,900, which, moving on to it, just let it go. It's really 1.5, but whatever. And then she says her current value is of the current value of the portion you own. Sorry, guys, I guess I can upsize this more again.
Oh, this helps, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot I zoomed out to show more of the page. Current value of the portion you own is $788,450. And we show here that it is a joint tenancy with full rights of survivorship. We don't actually list Sarah and Christian here, so again, I'm going to take back a few claps. But she started out down the right path by saying, this is our half. Okay. I would argue that Sarah and Christian don't own half of the property because they haven't invested half of their money into it, but that's me being technical.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Does that matter?
I think it does. I think it does. Because a lot of people will put their children on their house for estate planning purposes. You might add somebody to your house so that you can get approved for a loan because you can't without them. It doesn't mean that they would necessarily have a stake.
So if they were able to sell the house for a profit, these kids
I mean,
wouldn't
I feel like
legally entitled to a share of that profit, would they?
In my opinion, yeah, it would not traditionally be handled that way.
Okay.
Yeah. So whatever. Over disclose if you want, Jan. She sort of didn't disclose, but she tried. We say we don't have any cars, vans, trucks, tractors, nothing. Okay.
They should get a tractor.
There is a tractor. It doesn't work though, of course.
Wait, they have a broken tractor?
It's in this. I don't remember which schedule it's on. It's in here. It might be in this schedule, actually. Hold on.
Oh, I want to learn about the broken tractor.
Yeah, we don't have any watercraft, motorhome, anything. Nothing. And then we get into household items. Here's what's interesting to me. Again, we don't check boxes on this form because I mean, I guess checking boxes is for suckers or something. But we there's no answer. And then information. Household goods, furnishings, appliances, kitchenware, and tools is currently valued at $7,700. Why this is interesting to me? Part 3AB. Okay.
And this would be like half of what it actually is because they're cutting all this stuff in half?
Well, it's also a lot different than what they disclosed on their Chapter 13 case. In their Chapter 13 case, this number was about $4,000 less.
Yeah, these would be totals because this is just personal items. Okay, got it.
So in their Chapter 13, these were broken down.
Okay.
But they were
lower.
They did not total $7,700. So I think that it clearly their house has gone up in value, their stuff has gone up in value. Now they have coins. So maybe they should just start selling the stuff they own to pay people back. I don't know.
Maybe they had to buy a super cool blender.
Right? Hey, you never don't need a super cool blender. Oh, this is the wrong goal.
What?
I'm sorry. So then we get down to these questions that are filled in, and there are check boxes checked. But on the Like the yes box doesn't work?
Oh. Yeah, maybe the yes boxes are broken. Maybe this is a form problem.
I need merch that says broken yes box.
You need Brad.
Story of my life. The yes box is broken. Clothing is $400.
Wait, did they have coins? What was that?
Yeah, coins. Coins is new. Coins is new. We did not disclose coins before.
They have a coin collection?
Yeah.
Wow.
Books. I thought you had books in storage, but anyway. Yeah. We got clothing, everyday jewelry. Their jewelry's gone up too. So in the first filing, it was $500 in wedding rings. Now it's $750 in everyday jewelry.
Everyday jewelry implies not everyday jewelry. What is not like
everyday jewelry? It's like clothing mostly used.
It's like, well, we don't have any Met Gala jewelry, but we have everyday jewelry. Okay.
Yeah.
We don't have any Taylor Swift wedding jewelry, but we have everyday jewelry.
Okay. So, and we have 2 rescue dogs worth nothing. And I know, right? They got downgraded. We have a mobility scooter and a transport wheelchair. This number is high to me as somebody who uses all of these devices. But we also don't see the walker.
What do you mean the number's high? I would think
$850. I think a mobility scooter, I don't think they're talking about a motorized one. I think they're talking about one of those ones that like you push along and it has a seat you can sit down if you get tired. It has a little basket underneath it. Maybe it's a motorized scooter, but I doubt it. There's no walker. And
now, Tiff, when you fill this form out, are you supposed to put in like what you paid for this stuff, or are you supposed to put in what you could get for it?
I think it's what you value it at currently. I don't even know if it's what you could get for it. It's just what you think it's worth.
Like your opinion?
I don't know. I do know that, okay, so in these categories, in each of these categories, there's like, there's limits on how much you can claim as exempt from the government coming after it. Mm-hmm. So not that they're coming after his mobility scooter. I'm just saying it might be that these items are, you try to play that fine line when everybody does that in a bankruptcy.
I'm just saying, I've seen some overpriced items on Facebook Marketplace, and I think some people have an elevated idea of what their item is valued at.
100%.
So I don't know what they're supposed to put in here, but
100% people overvalue, unless you're in bankruptcy and then you undervalue everything.
Yeah, that's the chess game, right? Okay.
No black chair listed here. $50 in cash. Again, it's got to be the yes box is broken. I don't know. And then we see
they have a broken Xbox. What?
The yes box. Sorry, did I say Xbox? I meant yes box.
Yeah, they keep not checking the boxes. That's so crazy.
It's frustrating.
Wait, they only have $50 in cash? I mean, who uses cash these days? I mean, everything's digital.
Yeah,
right? I don't know. Unless you go to the state fair or something, get the.
I would imagine they carry more than that, but I mean, okay, so like if I don't know. So when I've had mobility issues, right? And when I am out in public and other people are having to push me around, I tip people who push me. I carry cash for that, but whatever. So
the Owens family doesn't strike me as big tippers, but I could be wrong.
I agree.
I don't know.
I absolutely
Who knows?
So then we see here our bank accounts. And what's interesting here is we've gained one. So these 5 Bank of America accounts were disclosed on the prior filing. And then we have this new bank account for Ronald, which is a credit union savings account of $5. I bet you, hold on a minute, I bet you that is, I think when they got that HELOC, I think it might be, you had to have an account. I'll bet you with a credit union, you had to have a credit union account to get the mortgage I'll bet you that's what that is. I'm not going to go looking for it, but I'll bet you that's what it is. And it's probably why it only has $5 in it, but whatever. It's probably what you have to have in it.
So their main account is Bank of America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's crazy.
And so, yeah, because we've got some here that like
when you can get a credit union, like that's what you should be using is the credit union.
Absolutely. My high yield checking like I get $40 a month just by having money in my account and using my debit card. Like it's good stuff.
Yeah. They'll treat you way better than these big banks.
Absolutely.
Generally.
Agree. There is a money market account here. Ironically, the one that has the least amount of money in it, which is questionable financial decision making.
Oh boy.
But some of these accounts are, in Laura's. There's one disclosed as also being in Laura's name.
Oh yeah.
We had pointed out before that 2 of these accounts were disclosed as being Laura's as well. Like she listed them on her bankruptcy as well.
Oh, 2 of these?
2 of these. It was this one for sure, and I think maybe this one, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
Oh, okay.
One of these accounts,
or maybe the first
besides
one.
This one, was also in Laura's name. I probably have the screen grab of it.
363. Well, when she filed that Chapter 7, didn't she have $7 in her wallet? So this is half of that. So she's,
It's interesting because
it's got 50% gain right there.
It's okay. Why did that happen? Okay, hold on here. Here we go. So Laura's was the 2866 and the 2941. Yep, that was right. This one.
Okay, it's that one. Okay.
Yeah, so these 2 have Laura's name on them.
Yeah, so
at least in her filing.
So she's got access to $6.
Yep.
Okay. Wow.
And before it was. Oh, this is funny. Okay. It was in December of 2025. It was exactly $2.55. It was also here. Okay.
Now, here's the question, Tiff. So this 17 says deposits of money. So what does this mean? Does this mean this is their balance in this account? Or does this mean that this is what they deposited at some point?
Yeah. So it's kind of like bank language. Deposits mean like cash on hand, like what the balances are.
Okay, so this is their balance in these accounts. Very good.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just banking language for money.
This is a good question in chat. Like they get all this income this gross income at least, which you said the net and gross might not be too different, and these accounts are just such like nothing basically.
Where'd the money go?
So there's all this money coming in, and then there's nothing here. So where is it?
Right. Where'd the money go? I mean, again, even if you take out the GoFundMe, where did $250,000 go? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this time, in our Chapter 11 case, unlike our Chapter 13 case, we disclosed that we have 5 Schwab accounts, totaling $831.84. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute. How much did Laura say hers was? Wait a minute. To the Padlet. Hold on.
She said she had an E-Trade account though.
Yeah, but I think it's like the same. I think we learned that E-Trade and Schwab are like, it's like Merrill Lynch and Bank of America. They're the same, I think.
Did one buy the other?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on here. Where did she say that? Was it here? Hold on. E-Trade.
No, E-Trade was Morgan Stanley.
Oh, you're right. So E-Trade, she had $414 listed, and Schwab, she had $618 listed. Okay, never mind.
She had a Schwab also in addition to the E-Trade.
Yes.
Stanley. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking it was. I'm going to sleeve that up just in case, but I was thinking thought it was an odd number, but apparently it wasn't. It's odd that it's not an odd number on an investment account, but like in Laura's filing, it was exactly even.
I have the money. I don't have any money.
Crazy. Okay, so moving on. These, finally, we get some answers to what they think the businesses are worth. And again, points for disclosing. We've got Quartet Farms. I don't know why we're listing what. Like, it should just say Quartet Farms. That's all it should say. But anyway, 60,000. Does that mean they have 60,000 in an account? No, Pony. Pony is 60,000. Okay, is that Sirocco? I don't know.
No, it's a pony. Pony is not a horse.
I don't know. I know that it's one of those words that I'm never going to stick in my head about what it is. And you could tell me, and I would still not stick it in my head. Like, I just can't. For some reason, it's a brain block for me. But something is 60,000. And 7 retired horses and TAP are worth the additional $2,751.18.
I think this is part of that chess game.
Yes, exactly. So nobody told me, which is the Bank of America account that has $3.25 in it, is worth exactly $3.25. Liz Max.
It's not exactly the Rush Hour podcast over there.
Right. Hell, I'm not monetized, and I make more. Bank of America for Liz Max is $1.95. I thought all these businesses were like non-operational. Why do they still have money in them? And Good Luck Shop says none. It's $1.95. But wait a minute, what is that account? 527. Oh, okay. I guess you would list it separately. I don't know why you listed. Okay, so what this tells me here, right? We have this. Nobody told me. 6417, $3.25. It's disclosed here as well as up here, right?
Yeah.
Where'd it go? What's the number? 6417? Oh, no, it's not. I'm wrong. Okay, never mind. Shut up, Tiffany. I saw the $3 and I guess thought it was the same account. Never mind. So we've got additional bank accounts listed here.
They have a lot of accounts with less than $5 in them. That's
right. It's probably costing them more money. I think they charge you if you don't keep a certain amount, right?
Yeah. It's like when they mail you a paper check and the check is for like 30 cents and you're like, I think the stamp cost more than this. Like, what?
We had to do that. We had to do that all the time in escrow, and we had to like mail because you're required to refund. We can't keep people's money. And we had to do, and it was like people would call and like complain, like, I'm sorry, but don't cash it. It'll end up at the state. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. I don't know why I guess they're probably still pulling in money from Nobody Told Me is why that's still open. But if these are not open, why do they have money? Pay the credit card that you owe for Liz Max with your $1.95. You have a $27,000 credit card for Liz Max.
Yeah,
Give them your $1.95.
If you call Bank of America and close the account, they'll mail you a check for $1.95.
Right.
Oh boy.
This one's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So we are holding on to no.
Tiffany, click no and start writing stuff again.
Is it a lie?
Guys, I can't take it.
It's not my fault that information was in there. I said no. $7,000 in cashier's checks. What the fuck are you holding $7,000 in cashier's checks for? For your laundry? I don't understand.
Wait, what is this? Are they saying this is something they have?
Yes.
So somebody gave them a cashier's check for $7,000.
Or they went and got one. But I don't know. Like, there's no explanation to this. We don't know what it's for.
We don't know who it's made out to.
It's checks. It's plural.
Okay. Presumably it's made out to them, or they wouldn't be listing it on this form, right?
Presumably. I guess. I don't know.
This is
negotiable
weird.
Instruments include personal checks, cashier's checks, promissory notes, and money orders. I don't. What the heck? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. They're just Let me go over to my desk. I've just got $7,000 just lying around.
Right.
What?
I did have a deal once where the lady sold her house and her check was like, and this was in the 90s, her proceeds check was like $47,000. And we used to get these reports that the closers would get reports if we had uncashed checks for over 90 days that we would have to investigate, like, where's this money if it hasn't been cashed. And sorry. Hello, my friend. I've been trying to pay attention to see if you showed up, and then the one time I don't see you, there you are. So anyway, this lady didn't cash her $47,000 check, and I called her, and she was like, I didn't know what to do with it, so I just held on to it. I'm like, for the love of God, woman, put it in a bank.
Yeah, start making some money. Start making some interest.
That's what I think. Like, what are you doing with this? We have some disclosed IRAs now.
But do you guys think that that's what they did with the cashier's checks? They just made them out to themselves?
I don't know.
That's what that means on paper, in my opinion.
But why?
I don't disagree.
It's clear they're made out to them, but who cut those checks? Where did it come from? That's the question.
Why do you have them? Kudos for disclosing it.
Wait, what is the request? Yeah, kudos for that. Yeah. But what is the item that they're responding to say?
What is what?
Like, what's the question they're answering?
Just government and corporate bonds or other negotiable or non-negotiable instruments that they have.
Oh, that are in. Oh, so it really doesn't matter who it's from. I mean, it's most likely from themselves because they're fucking idiots.
Right. That's my thought.
They got that GoFundMe money.
Objection, speculation.
What? I am introducing character evidence, Judge. Motion.
Okay. Sustained.
I just, yeah. I feel like this is like the sovereign citizen's handbook of how to handle your bankruptcy.
I was truly thinking in terms of what IB just said, like, we could turn Nobody Told Me podcast around. Like, we could do it.
For $3, baby. Let's buy it and shut it down. Yeah. That's insane. Okay, so anyway, we've got some IRAs. Hold on one second. One second.
I need to unmute. Somebody asked why I'm solvent. Because I paid my phone bill. I don't know.
Okay, sorry. Every time my husband has called or come home today, I've been on the computer talking to people. So yeah, we've got some savings, IRA savings. I'm pretty sure most people's grandchildren have more than that in their savings, but it's fine.
Wait, how much is that?
Save your money. It's a good idea.
So
we didn't disclose these before.
Has $0 in it?
I can barely hear you. Is that me?
No, it's me.
Are you on the wrong mic?
Okay.
Yeah, wrong mic.
Because I have this AC unit next to me, so it's possible it was me. Okay. What now?
I'm dumb and need to fix this. 1 second.
I think he was asking why this pension is at 0.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Why is the pension at 0? Oh,
I don't know.
Hello from the outerverse.
Right now, I'm gonna turn you back down.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good question. I don't know. I don't know if that's like their way of disclosing their monthly pension, and they already put it. I don't know. Dude, we got check boxes, unchecked boxes. This form is a disaster. All of the forms
either
are
way,
a disaster.
their retirement account has $100 in it.
It's not very good.
Back to not hearing you. Hold on. Okay. Sorry. What now?
I was saying they have nothing in retirement.
No, I know. They did. You didn't see this part. They do have $831 in their Schwab accounts. They're 5 split up between 5 Schwab accounts.
Oh, what? Oh, because it's a minimum balance. Oh, that's really sad.
Well, Well, Tiff, what I'm picking up from this document is that all of their equity is tied up in this one pony.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing that even comes close to equity compared to this $60,000 pony.
Holy crap, you're so right,
There's
Bruce.
no
That's
account
crazy.
that even comes close to this. Like, all their equity in their life is tied up in a pony.
Uh-huh.
I hope the pony gate has a good lock on it, because that's like their whole equity story.
It is.
No. The lease was paid in full, Bruce. They got that secured. They already blew that.
Well,
What?
I'm sure. Yeah, they said the lease was paid in full. They have one. I don't know if Sirocco. I don't know how he fits in here. I don't know.
Boots is
Well, it's
taking
not a
issue with
fulsome
this
disclosure,
pony
so we're
being
not going to know the
60.
answer to those questions in
Well,
this.
right.
file.
I mean, it's still not going to be the whole truth, right? So, yeah. Okay. No annuities, nothing. They haven't even set up IRAs for their grandchildren. Okay. Licenses. Didn't we discuss this before? No, never.
Is that true, Tiff? Would we see if they had IRAs for their grandchildren in here?
Yeah, I think that's what those are. The 5. Isn't that what interest in an educational IRA, like those, like what do they call the 529 accounts? Yeah, or that's where you would put. That's where you would dispose it.
They don't have that.
Doesn't look like it. I mean, at least they haven't put it in there for their grandchildren. Most people do. I don't know. We're banking on that 60K horse. Maybe they have it all in bricks and minifigs. Okay.
I mean, Chet's arguing about what these horses might be worth, and I understand you can totally debate that. I'm just saying, based on this document, all of their equity is tied up in one pony.
Yep. If you
just take the document at face value.
Yeah. That's literally it. Oh, and also
or
I
horse.
didn't say hello. Or horse, right.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Equine animal. Right? Is that right?
No, Bruce. They have $10,000 worth of fine art. You didn't see that?
Oh, we haven't gotten there yet.
Fine art.
They're not owed any tax refunds. Huh. They haven't filed their tax.
These people are fucking jokes.
That's still way less than 60 grand.
Yeah. I didn't. Okay. Anyway. And we've got our insurance policies that are worth 0.
I can just hear Echo saying, "Wait for Mama's antiques."
Oh boy.
Okay. Sorry. And now we come to interest in property due to you from someone who has died.
He's got to use one of those voice changers on it too.
And true to form,
his voice up.
The boxes aren't checked, but we do have information. And so we've got antique furniture and paintings, mother's estate, D, I'm assuming for died, 2011. And in parentheses, because she can't fucking let it go, undistributed. It's not undistributed. You just won't get it. That doesn't make it undistributed. You got to go to New Mexico and pick up your shit.
I'm confused. Are they, is the antique furniture / paintings, comma, a separate set of items from this mother's estate item? Or is it all one thing?
I think it's all one thing. I unfortunately speak Jan now. Yeah, and I think it's all one thing.
Undistributed means she doesn't have it, right?
Yeah. Undistributed means that the estate is holding onto it and has not distributed to her yet. But it has been distributed to her.
In her opinion, a court has ruled that it was distributed.
And it distributed
that was
closed.
The probate court closed, right? They were done.
Yep.
They said there's no more matters you have for probate court.
Yep.
Okay.
But
so she doesn't really she could. You're saying she could go get this stuff.
She knows
it's her stuff.
She knows where it's at. It's in a storage unit in New Mexico, a temperature-controlled storage unit in New
Well,
Mexico, and
she
it's
doesn't have
worth
it in
way
Arizona.
more than 10 grand.
Oh, okay.
But-
It is?
I mean, yeah, the list says it is, but
I don't know. I haven't looked at that.
the inventory, yeah, it's worth more than that.
Why are they putting a lower number on the bankruptcy filing compared to the probate filing?
Same way you would undervalue your.
Oh,
your
no.
No,
furniture.
but remember, Tiff, we talked about this. She was trying to say that she got these valuations off of like valuation.com.
Yes.
And the attorney was like, she has no idea what she's talking about. And the judge was like, yeah, she has no idea what she's talking about.
Right.
So
And
these
she also
valuations
said it
aren't
was
valid.
worth more.
Bruce.
It's like it's any
So,
other.
What you
business.
guys are telling me is that the horse/pony is still in the equity lead.
Right.
I never debated that.
That's,
Well, you weren't here when we talked about the other storage unit that may have already been auctioned off. She wasn't sure. She literally said that she wasn't sure.
yeah.
Like,
The stuff
I know
from
you've
San
read the
Francisco.
document, but
Auctioned off on Polymark, more like.
it's insane.
We don't know.
So
We need
yeah,
the California version of Jeremy Hales to tell us if they bought it.
she's admitting here that she doesn't have any claims or potential lawsuits. I didn't do the math, but this is supposedly the value of all the entries. from
Having
part four.
commented about the Owenses for so long, I've thought a lot about this section about like, do you have any lawsuits that you like could be entitled to? Because I'm like, if they sue me, like, but they mark no here, like, can I just point at this? And I see people asking about it, and my answer to that is, they can do whatever they want. Like, it's not going to stop them from suing anyone.
They're
Yeah.
they're never going to be accountable for any of it.
I mean, I can say today on the 15th that I'm not going to sue Patrick, but tomorrow is the 16th. I can change my mind.
Right. I'm going to go to Schedule AB real quick on the other. Hold on. On the Chapter 13. I just want to see the total.
And the conclusion from that is tomorrow I'm suing Patrick.
In what?
Just kidding.
I can't hear anymore. I'm old. It's fine.
I'm suing Patrick tomorrow.
Oh, you're suing Patrick. I got you. Okay.
Just for the lulz.
I want to settle. I can't argue with logic.
I'm so sorry.
Amazing. I'm already winning, guys. I'm winning, chat.
What is wrong with these people? They can't. Hold on.
It's called stall and brawl is the legal tactic.
They didn't answer the question.
Mhm.
In their
Which one?
Chapter 13, it says $0 for all of their. Oh my god. Okay, so the 79,000 in the Chapter 13 form, it says 0. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, I thought I was going to answer a question, but I didn't. It's Ron and Jan.
I don't think there's any. I think the Chapter 13 stuff is so jank, it's hard to get a meaningful comparison.
Well, it is difficult in some areas because like the forms are a little different. So like I said, with the personal, what it was at the appliances and everything, that was all broken down on the Chapter 13. And in this document, it was combined into one category. It still didn't, the total still didn't match, but it is difficult to do comparisons for that reason.
Hey Tiff.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people have this question. Were more creditors added to this filing, and if so, how does that affect the notice period?
Yeah, we had that conversation today, and unfortunately, because I was streaming, I didn't absorb what was being said entirely, but my off the cuff answer is yes, there are more. I believe there are more. I do believe that is correct. So they filed a new schedule today. What's it called? The mailing list, the master mailing list. They filed a new one today. it looks to me to be similar to their Chapter 13 list.
Wouldn't you like to be in that creditor chat group?
Right? I'm going to be on the committee.
We know there's at least one more because they added the daughter. They still owe her $5,000, right?
Oh, yeah. Let's see if it's on here. Hold on.
Well, if they added someone, then 21 days gets added from the date of today then.
They did add Sarah and Christian.
So, yeah, they get 21 days from today.
So at a minimum, they added one new party.
This is
right. At a minimum, they're going to get an extra 21 days from now.
Wow. Oh, so they really screwed themselves maybe by adding...
Not getting it right the first time, Tiff.
Right.
Don't give in to their poor logic. We do it right the first time in this house.
Yes. Okay, so let me go back to where I was.
Rawr.
Yeah. Yeah, so they did add more, and so now proper notice should be going out.
So the earliest date they can get it dismissed is 21 days from today.
So what's that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, that's still August 6th.
Man, it's hot as fuck in Arizona August 6th, I bet.
But that's assuming that notice went out. Right? I know I'm not going yet. I'm going to go, but I'm not going.
No. Now, Patrick, if they auction the house at the courthouse steps, is it literally outside on the steps? Or can you go inside and get some air conditioning?
I want to know.
Ooh.
I want to know.
In my mind, someone's wearing a cowboy hat and someone's wearing a cowboy boot. Just one boot.
It's all real fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One
yeah.
boot?
And then one guy's kind of hanging off a lamppost with some chew in his mouth, right? And someone's talking real fast.
This is real Wild West stuff here.
That's how I imagine an Arizona auction goes down. You asked my opinion.
People are saying it's out on the steps in chat.
Yeah.
It's literally outside. It's going to be so hot.
I'm sure there's a whole setup out there. I'm sure there's.
It says I want to make a
but
bid.
No, thank you.
If the bids start low enough, I would consider it, but
they have a minimum bid. The minimum bid is not low.
Oh, I'm not going to make the minimum bid then.
Yeah, it's not low.
From an actual financial perspective, though, if the bid is the minimum bid is $1 million, right? Does someone have to come cash in hand with $1 million? And what does that look like? Or can they come with mortgage approved financing? Say I have a bank that will finance this.
Yeah, they'll come with a what do you call it? A proof of funds. Whether it's a finance funds or whatever, it has to be a proof. Proof, you have to show proof that you can afford.
Now, can I use some random dude's mother-in-law's money market account with $450,000 in it, Tiff, or does it have to be my proof of funds?
Does anybody have Matt's phone number? No. And I believe you actually have to go through that vetting process in advance. I can speak for Michigan and how we do them here, and you have to go through that process in advance. You have to approve in advance, and it's all checked out, right? So, and then because to my understanding is they take potential bids, or at least intent to bids, in ahead of time. In Arizona. So I was trying to see. I know what at one point somewhere I had the minimum bid amount. It was
it's okay.
1.8 or something. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Anyway, yeah, it was not cheap. But so in these cases, a lot of times it's there are predetermined numbers based on really complex background insurance stuff that has to do with securities and all that kind of stuff, and in government insurance and everything. So it's a lot of times it's not necessarily someone walking in saying, I want to pay $100,000 for this house.
You're not going to get a super steal out of it.
Right.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah. I don't know where I put it, but anyway. Yeah. So I think that's what their minimum bid means. They have to meet that to make their insurance claim. Boring technical stuff. Oh my gosh, yes. I picture
Ooh,
a
they're
guy
not
like
just
Rip
boots;
from
they're
Yellowstone.
fly boots.
Tony Marie says, I picture a guy like Rip from Yellowstone doing the auction. Now that would be worth attending. I agree.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I hear cats meows. I don't. The house has bad juju. I don't want any part of it. Fun idea, not executable.
Yeah, I don't think there's enough sage in the country that you could smudge in that house to
No, I
fix
agree.
it up.
No, thank you. So, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just catching up here. So we've got then here business related property that we already didn't list, that you did not already list, but then we repeat. Okay. This is the same. You already. Anyway, moving on. What's $400? Oh, here we go. I forgot to mention the tractor. A pony riding tractor. I don't know what 2021 means, maybe the year of it, but it's not running.
What's a pony riding tractor?
Boots? What's a pony riding tractor? I don't know.
Only worth $400? Like, is this a
not
real
running.
tractor or
It's
with
not
like
running.
a power takeoff or like what is this?
They did have this like combing thing for sale on Marketplace at one point. It was like the, you know how you make the lines in the sand for their whatever.
Like an attachment for your tractor.
Yeah.
Echo's saying it's a fancy riding lawnmower. Yeah, so here's the deal. Like a riding lawnmower, even a riding lawnmower could be maybe worth more than this. But like a tractor is going to be like 18 up horsepower, probably diesel. It's going to have power takeoff, maybe 2 points of power takeoff, like a mid-deck mower and the back end. So you can do attachments with power takeoff. Like if you have to cut grass or make hay or whatever. And then you're going to be, even if it's not running, it would probably be worth like a miniature John Deere 25 horsepower tractor. Even if it's not running, it's probably worth 10 grand.
There was a, oh my gosh.
Echoes is saying this is not a real tractor. I'm tending to believe him. I'm disappointed at their lack of actual tractor having.
But there was one they had listed for sale for like a few thousand a while ago. I don't know
anyway,
if it's the same one.
Yeah, I mean, high-end riding mowers can be pretty spendy for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, whatever. They got a tractor, supposedly, and then a bunch of other stuff that we already listed, but we're gonna elaborate. But we didn't elaborate on that pony. Okay.
Do you remember in Knight Rider, he would just like push a button on the dashboard and the car would jump over other vehicles? I was like, how'd they do that?
We learned this. Yes, first of all, we learned this in one of our streams. Are these 7 retired horses plus 1 pony? Are they livestock? I think we found out it's not.
Oh, right? They're putting them in the farm section now.
Yeah. But it's not.
Tiff,
it's not.
Tiff, here's what's going on. I know what's going on here, Tiff.
Tell us.
They're putting their highest value asset, the $60,000 pony horse, in this filing. And then they're putting it under the farm section because they know that this bankruptcy is going to be dismissed and they're going to go refile bankruptcy under that chapter that does the farm bankruptcies.
12! Boom!
There we go, guys. I solved this whole case.
You did. Oh my god.
Wait. What does it take to file farmruptcy?
You have to have a farm. If they're claiming they have a farm.
We're here in section 47, farm animals. Their highest value asset is in this section. Now, why does it say 0?
I hate that I know this, Bruce, but the city of Maricopa County does not allow farms within the city limits.
Oh, sorry, Jan and Laura and Ron and Sarah.
Wait, is it like a township or what is it? It's not the county. Is it the county?
No, it's a city where they live. They're considered within city limits.
Oh, okay. Oh dear. This puts
Yeah.
the kibosh on the farm plan.
Well, it's an illegal one, so
Now again,
That's never stopped them before
Tiff, why is this section $0 over here?
because they listed it in number 19, Bruce. Duh.
But why is it
I don't
in
know.
this? Okay, we're just randomly putting things in this form now at this point.
I'm being corrected. So I still believe it to be true.
Boots says there's farms in Scottsdale. I don't know.
I say no farms in the city limit is how I feel about it.
Boots is Team Farm Upsy, I think.
Boots, you gonna help them file chapter 12?
Actually, you know what? I actually have
Number
enough
12.
respect for Boots that I would not contradict them.
I know.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna find this piece of equipment that I have a picture of that they were selling.
So wait, what was
I
the
think
whole
it's
point
okay.
of
We
this?
don't
Oh
need
yeah,
it.
Bruce wants
We don't
them to
need it,
file
yeah.
farm rupsy. What is
Yeah.
farm rupsy?
Chapter 12.
It's
Here
it's
it
just,
is.
you know, there's chapter 13, chapter 11, chapter 7. It's just a different chapter.
I don't know if that's what it is, but anyway.
No, I don't
found
think
it.
anyone in this chat would lie to me, and I know I am wrong like the majority of the time. So.
It's fine. And they're
Except for
not
when it comes to David Gingras. That's right, Bruce. High five.
I mean, he
Hey.
says we're always wrong, but we were kind of right. His anti-slap thing got yeeted by the judge.
right.
That was Patrick being right, by the way. I was kind of like, I don't know, this could go whatever way. Like, we'll see.
Wait, garden tractor in line 40, no horse trailers. Wait, what was it 40? Was that the other tractor? Yeah, now it's a garden tractor.
I should have meant, my opinion was that he should have lost the anti-slap motion because I don't think the lawyers should have special rights compared to normal employees about being sanctioned by their employer.
Yeah, what Bruce said. It's gonna bug me. I'm gonna find the thing. Okay, so
It's okay. We can just keep going.
I know it's okay, but it's not okay in my head because it's gonna keep itching until I answer
What are you
it.
looking for?
And I know I have a picture of it.
She wants to find the mower attachment.
Oh, TX packet. I love you. She sent me here.
Oh, nice.
It's a Troy-Bilt. It's literally called Troy-Bilt Pony. It's a grass lawnmower. What the
Troy.
fuck?
Troy. It's Troy. Look
Yeah.
up Troy.
Troy-Bilt.
Yeah, BILT.
Cool.
Why do they have a grass mowing?
Now my brain is like, now I have to Google this.
Their entire property is dirt.
No, here's the thing. These riding lawnmowers, they'll have a hitch on the back, and you can attach things that don't
That
need
piece-
power, like a rake
Yeah.
or something.
The brake thing that I saw. Okay,
yeah.
sure. It
So
doesn't work.
you could get a levels
Oh
grader,
my
grader
God,
scraper
please.
or
Please,
What?
please Google it. Please Google Troy built pony. Just those words. Please do it
Okay.
on screen.
Okay, hold on.
yeah. You can attach things that don't need power as attachments generally. If you
Bruce,
need
I want
power,
you to tell me in your honest opinion if you think this can carry a pony.
I don't think it can carry a pony.
No,
I think
they might be
that's
calling
the
it a
name of
pony
it.
because it has a certain amount of horsepower in its engine. Like when I
Yeah.
had my tractor, I had a Kubota tractor, and it was 23 or 24 horsepower. It was around there.
You're not
It-
looking at the picture I'm looking at.
Okay, hold on.
I'm still looking at this $400 for fly boots.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
you're missing some data here.
Okay. So these are riding tractors. Yeah. So this may be very Midwestern of Bruce and I, but this is what I expect.
Yeah. See, these are like $2,000,
Yeah.
and they're like, our thing's $200. Now, if
It doesn't
they,
work though.
yeah, I mean, if they screwed up and like didn't do an oil change or like, I don't know.
Ran
What
it
are
on the dirt with the blades on.
Are these gas or diesel?
I mean,
gas
either way, that
wagon.
can't move a horse.
No, it's not supposed to. The pony is just like in the name.
These look like gas,
It's like
not diesel.
it's like the trademark here. See,
Oh, I'm an idiot.
it's fine.
What are you doing, Patrick, over there?
You
We're
can
trying to
be
mow the
smart
lawn
about-
over here. And
You
you're-
can be smart about other
city
things.
folk shit. I don't know what the fuck you are doing.
You can be smart about other things.
I think the main thing we've learned tonight is Patrick is not a farmhand. Okay.
True
And I know Boots and I know way more about these farms than Patrick. I think that's what we proved tonight.
Wait, is the logo for pony like a check mark?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, then I am enlightened today. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so regardless, theirs doesn't work. $400. It doesn't. I would like to know where that assessment came from, but whatever. It's all right. We go back. Sorry, I got distracted. Garden tractor on line 40. No horse trailers. I'm pretty sure they specifically put this line in because of the last trustee who asked Laura why she didn't list horse trailers, or no, it was Ron and Jan's trustee that asked why they didn't list any horse trailers when they listed that they had a bunch of horses.
Yeah. Also, what does the next one say? No for food?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You know, I'm no horse expert, but I think maybe they should get their horses some food.
Yeah. It's a farm sometimes, it's not a farm other times.
Do you think in Farmrupsy they have like humane ways to dispose of the animals?
Farmrupsy.
It's called Elmer's glue.
Oh my gosh.
No, Bruce, I made that joke. Chat hated it.
No, I'm in big trouble now.
Okay. They do. I don't know, they only spend what, $100 on food, they said. So personal household items, I think that number is wrong. Financial assets, I think that number, I don't know. Business related property is not accurate. Okay, but then we got these. Okay, this is what is this?
That's
brain break?
$1 number sign R.
Yeah. I don't know what that equates to in numbers. So yeah.
Now, when you're doing finances, Tiff, and you see this, do you call it hashtag or what do you call it?
Pound sign, baby.
The pound sign.
I'm old.
There's some pounding going on in this bankruptcy, that's for sure.
Yeah. And so our total is $880,000, which includes the real estate. I still think like these numbers aren't right, but whatever. I don't know how you got to this number when that number is not a number, but okay, sure. And then we've got exempt property. This is going to be pretty similar. Although again, we're not listing actual.
Wait, what is
exemptions.
this? This seems like more than a typo. Does this mean something?
No, I don't think it does. I do feel like they typed something wrong.
Twice?
Yeah. Well, it's more. We see it more. We see it a few more times. I don't know if it carries over. It's carrying over. That's what's happening. This has to do with the real estate. This is carrying over from somewhere because look.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, no.
Copy personal property total.
Never mind. I don't know. Never mind. I thought I had a genius idea, but I don't.
Oh.
Yeah. We don't claim any exemptions for our household goods, IRAs, nothing. Like we're not exempting anything, which is no care. Like this should be filled out. I'm just done criticizing them for poor paperwork. Oh, here's where we learn about frosted flakes. Sort of. Not really. Only partially. So do you have any extra? executory contracts or unexpired leases. Check box no with information. List separately each person or company with whom you have the contract or lease.
Oh, it's so hard not to give them legal advice here, but I will not do it.
Don't. Lease of pony Frosted Flakes. Lessee leases the pony. This sounds like a riddle. From debtors, wholly owned Quartet Farms. Lesser. 12-month term through 2/19/27. Lease paid in full. Copy of lease available upon request. I'll give you my patient portal login if you ask me for it nicely.
Now, Tiff, is Frosted Flakes the $60,000 pony / horse?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I do believe they actually have a lease for it, though. Like,
Yeah,
even
they
if
do.
it's some...
He is leased, though. He is leased. They've been leasing him for a while. They just keep either re-upping it or finding new people to lease it out from them.
Yeah, and
I
in
think
truth, there's nothing that I would even want to look at as a prosecutor in that lease. Like, if it's there, the other person signed it, I'm good.
Yeah. It's whatever, right? It's not any more egregious than every single other thing in here.
I would want to know, when did you buy Joelle, and with what money, if applicable.
Right.
Wait, Joel's a human, right? Or a horse?
Oh yeah, you mean Frosted Flakes.
I
Joel's
bet.
it's fine.
I don't think they bought Joel.
No. You never know.
Sorry, Joelle, that's not cool.
So Jen says, I think Frosted Flakes is the only horse pony that they have that's worth anything. I don't disagree with that.
It's so hard to
don't disagree
figure
with
out
that.
from this filing. Like, you could make a yarn map on the wall of this filing, but it'd just be a bunch of string hanging down.
Yeah, it would
Like, I
still
don't know
look
what-
like Charlie Day. It would still look like Charlie Day.
I want to commend them for naming the horse something sensible, though. Like, not Prince Roberts, Charles, Diana. They named it a
Well,
good horse.
I think the horses come named like when you buy them, and they frown upon changing the name, I think, because that lawsuit. Yeah.
Patrick, your assertion is that naming your horse after a breakfast cereal is reasonable?
Yes, I think that horses need to have funner names. They're too serious of animals, and it stresses them out.
Yes, I agree.
You give a horse a serious name, it gets stressed out.
Yeah, I mean, there's a
Too
lot,
much
a lot
pressure.
of intention in a title.
Oh.
So
Sir
sorry, I'm not gonna-
running fast, winning Triple Crown. He's got to wake up with that every day. Frosted Flakes is just like, sup.
Frosted Flakes just looking around for the whole milk.
Yeah, he just wants to get some pets, maybe some flakes.
they also call him Tony. He's also called Tony.
Okay, that's legitimately cool. That's
It
a bad.
It is not cool. It is cool. I agree. I do like that name.
I'd call him Teabag, but
Better than Sirocco.
I've lost all critical perspective.
So we do list Sarah and Christian twice for some reason, but anyway, as co-signers on one of their debts. Oh, because it's twice because it's on two different debts. Okay, I'll give you that.
yo, Jen is so funny. She says Anthony for shows.
That's funny. Okay. Hold on. Now your income. Okay. I'm not even okay. Here's where I say, like, they don't claim any taxes. Right? Just here's what we get.
Why they gotta put bro's middle name in that shit? Like, unnecessary.
Some people like that. And there could be two of them in the horse world.
Right,
now
but,
I get-
but exactly, that's my point, Tiff, is why be so specific in a document where you are so unspecific?
Right. True. Good point. So we get a $50 a month coming in from Nobody Told Me. I thought it was $17 a month. And I thought the account only had $3 in it, but okay. Now we make $21,170 a month. So we got rid of the $250 a month from the first filing. Swap that out with 50. Still didn't make any COLA increases. And we come up to $21,170. Here's where it gets funny. So, oh, that's not the spot. Now we're going to go to our expenses. We have a dependent.
But wait, Tiff, what does Libsyn mean? Is that
It's
like
the name, a company name. Lisbon. It's the company name of the
Podcast
platform
aggregator.
or- yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like Glass Podcasts. You know.
Okay, sorry.
So you make your podcast and you put it on Libsyn or whatever, and then they go put it on iTunes and Spotify.
They distribute it out.
And then they cut you a check that's from this company name.
All right,
Yeah.
I broke up your pacing there, Tiff. Can you give us an intro again to what you're showing us?
Oh,
and then,
this is
and
their
then explain it?
expenses. So we had 21,170 in income. Now we have expenses. We don't check boxes. We say no, but we give information. We have a daughter. She's 36. She lives with us.
Oh yeah, I read that and I decided I would like put myself in Queen Jennifer's shoes. And the way that I read that is, okay, they didn't check the boxes. I have to take the negative intent from that. So it's a dependent.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they're having the check boxes aren't working for them in this form. They could just go in. I know they know how to use Adobe. They could just go into Adobe and add them in, but whatever.
No,
So-
I think they specifically didn't check those boxes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them they didn't check. I think it's slightly on purpose as well. So we've got our mortgage. It says include first mortgage payments.
Well, I guess what I mean is,
Sorry.
regardless of what we like think their intent is, this is a document they file under oath.
Yes.
So we have to take what they're saying on this document as
Yep.
as the truth.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I get you. That makes sense. I follow now. I'm just being sarcastic about it.
That's why Pony is still in the equity lead.
Right.
There's dang nothing that beats ponies, Bruce. I'm racking my brain.
Right?
Okay, so I
Pony.
see. We've got $12,000 for mortgage.
Dang.
No taxes and no insurance, but that's fair because it's included in the mortgage.
Oh, Bruce, I did figure it out. I do have an answer.
300 for what?
For what's more than the ponies?
I'm scared.
Oh.
How
Ooh,
much
what
they
is it?
paid Sarah?
Oh, yeah.
They paid her 20 grand.
Like 8 times.
Where did it say 8 times?
Oh, no, that's
We had
total.
2
They
dates.
spread it out. Yeah.
I don't read that from that document. I don't agree with that reading. I disagree with that reading.
Where did you get
Oh,
the
you
8?
disagree with how it's written. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Wait, where'd you get the 8, Patrick?
Okay, literally, I would say it's actually 6. It's actually equal to the. Oh my God, did Sarah pay for Frosted Flakes? So there's a minimum of 3 payments, $20,000 each, in my opinion. 246. How much does Frosted Flakes cost? 246.
I think you might,
No.
you
No,
might
no,
be
no.
in the conspiracy
Tiff.
realm.
Tiff, go back to that page. Because
Okay.
the comments do not support that interpretation.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go to it.
We're going to relitigate. I love it. We're in the appeals phase of the the sister payments.
My coffee's just kicking in. I feel like I'm having the start of my second day. I'm so
Okay.
tired,
Why
guys.
is it
I'm
like
sorry.
that?
I was
I know,
wrong
I'm
earlier, and I can be
losing it.
wrong again here. So
It's
I do
fine,
apologize. I'm
But
very
we're just going to show you what we're saying. Hold on. Oops. Oh my gosh.
It's very important because the comment is in one of the sections, but not the other.
Correct.
I'm just talking about the payments that are listed to Sarah.
That's this,
No.
right?
Yeah. Right?
Right. Yes.
So If you read the reason for the payment, it says
Which is
there's a-
AI generated. You can tell by the semicolon, but yes.
Oh boy, a semicolon.
Mhm.
Semicolon doesn't mean it's AI.
AI hates sentence structure. They love this is written with Claude.
I agree actually now that you say that.
It's written with Claude because you can tell the colon to begin with. That's Claude, and then there's a semicolon. Actually, it's learned to write in their voice, but anyways, yes, this is.
But look, there's
522,
there's
3251 total amount paid. I understand
read the
that.
comment. $15,000 cashier's check on 3/2/26 and a $5,000 wire on 5/1/26.
It still could be true what he's saying though.
No,
Could be.
The 3/2/26 is 15. The 5/1 is 5. That gives you 20, and I guess 5/22/21 is the 1,056 left over.
The thing AI is worse at is arithmetic, believe it or not. So I don't trust that that's accurate.
Okay.
I trust that they ran that through AI, but I don't trust that's accurate.
Okay, here's the thing. If they need to pay the sister 60 grand, they didn't put it in this form properly.
Did they list her as a creditor?
Yes. Yeah. But there's no 60 grand in
Sorry,
this.
I'm laughing at Snistle.
I know.
She does.
Cracked me up.
There's no 60 grand in this form. You have to go by the form.
Right,
like
but
you just said.
But by the form they paid her back, so she wouldn't. So she is a debtor to the extent that they haven't paid her back on the money they lent her to use her credit card.
Yeah, they owe her $5 grand.
Right,
yes.
But $5 grand. Yeah, they owe her 5. Yeah, so
and they paid her 21 grand
as a creditor.
They don't need to pay her 60 grand.
I want whatever.
No, they already paid her 60 grand, which is why she's more than Frosted Flakes, because the UST can claw that back from Sarah because that's an insider payment.
Where do you get 60 grand? They sent her a cashier's check.
I reject the arithmetic in the.
He doesn't accept this.
Yes.
He doesn't accept this.
I mean, okay, then if you want, then they have to pay her $1 million. Like, we could just make up whatever number we want.
No. My answer is in Reddit, which is it'll take the 341 meeting of the creditors to sort this out because we can't tell from here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The answer is I don't know. And in the meantime, we just have to take the document at face value.
Dang it, Bruce! The pony's out again in front.
Pony wins.
Ah, shit. All right,
okay,
we're back in farm-upsy, kids.
Going back to the other form. Oh, Schnitzel, you were cracking me up, by the way. Okay. Where was I? Here I was. Share. All right. So
okay. No. I'm not letting this fucking go. So go down to the
letting it go. We have to move on.
No, go down to the next section. Why is it listed as a separate payment?
Because it's two different questions. Oh, you weren't here for this. Hold on. We're going back to it, Bruce. Sorry. Because
it's literally the same thing except for the 2025 date, which is weird.
Here is what is weird about it. It's the same answer for two different questions. So that is weird.
Minus one date.
I do see what you're saying.
Minus one date.
You're saying, okay.
But the top date is a different date.
Yeah, 5/22/25. The other two dates are the same between the two sections, section 7, section 8. And the comment in section 8 says not additional, which means we do not add, which means pony in front.
I accept and agree.
Okay, now let's go back. Stop.
Gay, as tax packet says.
I should be a lawyer.
Oh, okay. You should be.
Should be an actuary.
I should be
an actuary. No, that's forensic examiner is what I want. Forensic accountant. Okay, anyway. We've got additional mortgage payments. Also don't think this is accurate, but they haven't made a payment in so long they don't know what their mortgage payment is. So I'll give them a little leeway here. Electricity, water, telephone, We have upped our food and housekeeping supply expenses to $1,800 versus $900 in the prior filing. Clothing, laundry, dry cleaning, personal care, medical and dental expenses, only $250. It wouldn't seem like you would have to start a GoFundMe if your medical expenses were only $250 a month. I don't know why we're paying $120, $25 for transportation when.
Gasoline,
Okay, fine.
oil changes.
Entertainment. Wait a minute. Oh, I was wrong. Earlier I said this number was blank, but it wasn't. $350. Now this includes berries. It has to, because before it was not. And I think it was their entertainment expense was $100. Life insurance
Is this per month or per year, or what is this?
Per month. Monthly expense.
Oh, this is okay. I was going to say.
Wait,
Netflix
shouldn't
is
berries
expensive,
be
but
in
not
the
that
entertainment clubs recreation?
It
yeah,
is.
It is. Nice.
Yeah, and
Good.
I think it includes it.
Good for them. Wow.
I know, right?
Transparency.
Life insurance is different than it was in the first filing. Okay. Health insurance, vehicle insurance is now $382. I think it was cheaper on her old car, but whatever. Here's our.
Did she lease a used car? I feel like that's kind of rare.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, because it was a
Crazy.
2024 and she just leased it. So yeah.
I tried to do that my first time, but they were like, the interest rate just doesn't make sense, dude.
Yeah. So then we've got our monthly expenses in the amount of $21,216 minus our income means we're in the hole every month for $46. But trust us, we can totally afford this mortgage.
Oh boy. Now, Tiff, this 21,000 expenses is including the mortgage, correct?
Yeah.
Tiff, we literally calculated this during their chapter 13.
Yeah.
Yep.
But now
We
They
were off
haven't-
by $300.
Because they changed it by $250. That's why. Because they changed it. It was
did,
an
yeah.
extra $250. Now it's only $50. Yeah.
Yeah, it's off by 200. But they're not paying the mortgage.
No. Here's
So
here.
where's that money go?
Right. Now this is like in a perfect world, what are your income and expenses supposed to be? Now, this is a good point. I don't know that I guess they could have an HSA. I doubt it. They should have disclosed it, but yeah. Okay.
Is that a legitimate use of an HSA then?
I think yes. It depends. It can be.
It can't really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So this,
I mean, a non-taxed use. Like you could obviously pay the tax.
Yeah.
But what's the point?
it can be. It depends on if you get a prescription for it from a doctor, which they have no problem writing those.
Okay.
So this is hilarious to me. Do you expect an increase or decrease in your expenses within the year after you file this form? The answer is yes. This time we get a check mark on the yes. It worked on this box. Applying to court MMM program. Now you may remember from their hearing, the MMM program is the mortgage modification mitigation, whatever program that the bankruptcy court offers. So applying to court MMM program to modify the first mortgage, expected to reduce the monthly mortgage payment. Okay. In what world? In what fantasy world does the mortgage company not need their $200,000 that they're owed, not need their negative escrow account back, but also decide to lower your payment and change the terms of your loan in a way that significantly impacts the payment that makes it affordable to you? I'll tell you where that's going to happen. Never, nowhere, not a place. Again, the lenders, when they do these modifications, have to follow underwriting guidelines. It is not based on vibes, based on a letter that you cried about your disability and all that kind of crap. It's not like that. It doesn't go that way. It is a loan underwriting process. And if I said this earlier in the one stream, It would be irresponsible of the lender. This is a security-backed mortgage, okay? Meaning it's part of an investment package that is governed by the SEC, okay? You cannot devalue a fund because of vibes and because of old and because of wheelchair, okay? It doesn't work that way. You can't do that.
Tiff, is this the kind of thing where the judge and the federal attorney, Ms. Giamo, would like they'll give it the weight that it deserves? You know, when they say that in regular, like when Judge Motto was like, the court will give that the weight it deserves, which could be a little, or it could be a lot, or it could be nothing at all. Is this the kind of same thing? They'll just look at this and be like, okay.
Yes, I think you're right.
Okay.
I think you're right. Like, oh, you sweet summer child. No. It doesn't work that way. I say this casually. It's that meme of the old ladies. Like, this isn't how any of this works. It's just not. It's like I said. It would be.
I mean, the question asks if she expects it. It doesn't ask if her expectation is reasonable.
Realistic. Right.
Like, she could have an unreasonable expectation, and this is still her expectation.
It's true. It's true. She's not lying here. I just it's obnoxious, and I think that's the end of that document. That's
After hearing her talk a couple of times, yeah, I feel like after hearing her talk a couple of times, this makes sense for me. She is totally preoccupied with this shit.
Yes. She thinks this is the ticket, and it's just not. It's not how it works. It's not.
She
works.
said it. What was it gave me the ick when she said it. She was like, we're looking for like a foothold or something. Like, basically, like, we're looking for a person to sue to get us out of this.
Yep. And that's just not how it works. It's just not how it works. Yeah, they were looking for an attorney to help them sue the mortgage company because they have concerns about the mortgage. It's IB says, I applied to the state lottery to win the next lottery by myself without buying a ticket.
Oh boy.
Yeah. This is like
It's a house of cards. It's a house of cards.
Expected to reduce the monthly payment. Like, in no world would it do that. They can't do that. I mean, she could. So no thanks says judge threw her a lifeline. Otherwise, she was going to sue because of serious violations or some Janism. I think that the judge was making sure she was informed about her rights, and I don't discount the judge for that because it's not going to be successful. It's fine. Go ahead, waste your time on it. I don't think the judge would care if she sued, because you think people haven't tried to sue their mortgage companies to get out of paying before? You think that's like you're the first one to come up with that? It is buying them time. I'll say that, but I don't think Jan's letter bought them any time. I don't think any of that. I think it's just administratively in the background of how a foreclosure sale is scheduled and set up. We are in an administrative loop right now, a gap, right? That's all. Jan's not winning anything here, but whatever. It's insane. That's all I can get through tonight.
Very good.
I think I hit the high points. That payment to Sarah is a problem for them, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
And I think it's as much of a, like, I think in terms of if we can put that first in the world of which is a bigger problem for them, a $60,000 pony horse or a $21,000 insider payment to Sarah.
No,
Sarah's
and
jumped the
still
line.
no evidence of the mortgage payment that they testified to.
Right. Oh,
Like, I'm really concerned about that for them because they told the judge that twice. That's not in here.
oh, yeah,
Yeah, it's weird. Where's this money going?
right.
Because even if they made 1 or 2 payments, there's still this whole bag of money that we don't know where it went, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know where it went. We just listened to her little thing. And again, those dates are convenient. And if they think that people in the background aren't paying attention to dates, they're totally wrong. So good luck.
And that's tomorrow is the 341 hearing?
Yeah, tomorrow. It's a call-in. It's not a Zoom, unfortunately. And you do, if there was one hearing, I might be wrong about it, but there's one hearing where we had to identify yourself when you call in. I feel like this is the same kind, but I could be wrong. Maybe not. I don't know. There was one hearing we had to call in and identify ourselves. That was a little scary. But I mean, otherwise you could just say you're an observer, but you can call in. Mute your phone if you call in, please, for the love of God.
I'm sure Helen will be there.
Oh, right. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I think we will have plenty to talk about after the fact.
Yeah.
That's my assumption. I don't
Maybe
It's-
Chase G. Jones will call in.
know. We get some pretty funny, like when you can see in the observers. I always just put observer, but people put in funny names and it cracks me up. Yeah, I'll be on the call tomorrow. I'll
Very
be
good.
listening and giving everybody notes and all that fun stuff. Well, I won't be typing notes because I'm really bad at that, but somebody will be giving notes.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, I think. Yeah, but
Mountain time. Arizona time.
I'll be there representing the Schmear mob. And well, here, let me just end this. Remove. So yeah, we have more to go over, but I feel like tomorrow is really, it's kind of boring stuff. The rest of it, I don't think there was anything exciting other than that's where I found out that their insurance was forced placed in one of the other documents. But I think everything that happens tomorrow is going to trump anything that these documents are telling us right now. And we shall see.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having us, Tiff.
Yeah,
I
no
learned a
problem.
lot.
Yeah, I think my only legal question, I mean, and behind all of this is just whether or not they get converted. And so
Mhm.
I don't know where we go from here. I mean, is 60 plus 20 is $80,000, enough to convert to Chapter 7? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So Carol,
Investigation continues.
yeah, we'll discuss further. It's going to be interesting. I said earlier I might need a sedative to sleep tonight because I feel like I'm not going to sleep tonight in anticipation. But now that I've done, 12 hours of streams, I probably will be able to sleep just fine.
Just close your eyes and count frosted flakes.
One by one. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, get a library card. And thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. I'm going to hit end.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. And